So let me show the clave first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So on top of that clave, we're going to play the hierro part, or the wataka part, on a cowbell. And the unaccented notes will be on the face, and the accents will be on the mouth with the shoulder of the stick. Big difference. Right? And the pattern is as follows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Now, if you're just starting this and you've never played these patterns on the drum set before, do me and yourself a favor and just admit to yourself it's going to take a while. This isn't like, let's say, learning a basic rock pattern, not that that's always simple, or in another genre that may come rather quickly. This is a lot of polyrhythmic activity going on. So if you just say to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to get it today, probably won't get it tomorrow, most likely I won't get it next week. A couple weeks, a month, I'll have it down. It'll be part of my toolkit, if you will, my arsenal of music that I can use with my good taste with all the people that you play with. Okay? So that's a little preface I like to add when I teach. So let's combine that clave. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the hierro part on the cowbell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? I showed those two alone because adding a third element in, three-way coordination, makes it a little more challenging when you're learning it. But for the demonstration purpose, let me give like an anchor, if you will, on the dotted quarter note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can feel where these line up better. 1, 2, 3, here I go. Okay? Now, as if we weren't having enough fun already, we're going to add an atypical addition because this is not found in the folkloric setting or the traditional approach, but since we're adding it to a drum set and that's not traditional anyway, it serves the groove a little bit better and it's permissible. So we're going to add a bombo pattern, which is on the beat 3 of the first measure and then 3, 4 in the second measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Accent the first, not the second. My last two. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So we got downbeats, or the dotted quarter notes here. We got our super challenging, super fun, duple, battling triple, hierro pattern. We've got our 6/8 clave. We got our bombo pattern. Man, is that fun to play. It's a lot going on, four-way coordination, but it's super, super fun, and it's a great groove, and it doesn't have to exist in a vacuum. For example, you don't need to be playing an Abakua ensemble or Abakua piece to use it. Now, it's arguable, what is appropriate and what is not in certain contexts. You just have to use your good musicianship, and if you're doing it in an ensemble, you're going to want to make sure you telegraph going back in to whatever groove you were playing beforehand. For example, let's say I'm playing a basic swing and I want to use that pattern in a solo or something. I'm going to try to set up that swing pattern so it's super obvious where I come back in on one in the swing pattern. Let's see what happens. 1, a 2, a 3. But everyone in the band's going to go, thank you, Mike. I know when you come back in. Once again. Okay? Now, how about another example? Let's say we're playing a shuffle, which that jazz ride pattern is a child of. Boom, ba, 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 boom, works. Let's try one last one. How about, like a standard kind of cold sweat thing? Okay, so another thing we can do, or extrapolate from this Abakua drum set adaptation, is we're going to keep this Hierro pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and we're not going to alter that at all, but we're going to kind of switch the pulse. We're going to make the pulse slower, not altering this one bit, and it's going to have the musical effect of kind of pulling the rug out from underneath the listener's feet. Super hip. It's a little difficult to pull off, but once you get it, again, with slow, methodical practice, it's worth it. So, let me show you what I mean. It's going to go from triplets to a slower 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and. But I'm not going to adjust the speed of it. Once again. That's a 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay? I'm going to switch it to that and make it 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and kind of mess around that with the kit. Let's see what we come up with. So much fun. So much you can do with it. So that was a little metric modulation idea. You know, the thing to keep in mind though with that is we have fun as percussionists and drummers, shifting patterns, coming up with different hip ideas. The thing you always have to remember is at the end of the day, we're not just drummers and percussionists, we're musicians. So you have to really be very critical and very thoughtful about how you apply these things. You don't want to cram it a square peg in a round hole, so to speak. So, if it's a solo capacity or something where you get a chance to, stretch out like that, awesome. If you're just trying to back a band and, play a gig, might not want to insert that where it doesn't belong, okay? Just a food for thought. However, let's say you're playing something that's a lot more subdued, and it's in a triple feel, like a real soft, like kind of 12/8 ballad with cross stick. Something like that, right? Super chill and laid back. You could, very lightly, if you wanted to, put in that Abakua pattern. Let's see what happens. I'll play a couple bars and then you see when it comes in. Two, three, ah. Not intrusive, gives it a different kind of lilt. Once again, right? So there's so many different options, so many different ideas. Use your imagination, use your best judgment to be the best musician you can be, and hopefully this is helpful and food for thought for you. I can't thank you enough for your time. I hope you were inspired and you like this kind of thing. And you know what? Send me an email, drop me a line. I look forward to hearing from you. And again, happy drumming. Take care. Bye now.